started from the review of the methodology of the manual, where so many recommendations were made, and these recommendations were taken by the whole consortium and they were effected, such as change of loan to investment capital, change of interest to investment return, and the even introduction of some risk mitigation mechanism which we call IRR, investment risk reservoirs. So they accepted it, and it has yielded so many positive results, such as economic recovery. So many people that have their own businesses collapse as a result of the insurgency and the trauma they've gone through were able to regain their capital through community-based savings and investment system that is introduced by the BRICC project. As well, it also introduced to them or inculcated in them social cohesion, through which so many things that were unbelievable to be done by the community members were able to be achieved. For example, there are some communities that were able to sponsor a surgery for a group member's child. One of their group members, as a child, was sick and requires surgery, and they were able to raise funds from their social fund in order to sponsor this surgery, and this is one of the impacts. And as well, there are so many success stories in this methodology. So many people couldn't believe what they get from these community-based savings and investments associations they practice for the past 2-3 years.
Sunana Mallambu, ina zama a anguwan Ajiyari. To abinda program da muka yi don mun ji daɗin shi sosai. Mun ji daɗi sosai, kuma bayan hakan da muka ji daɗi, yanzu zuwa gaba ma har muna tsammanin da Mexico ya daɗa mana wani sauran abubuwa daban-daban. Muna mashi godiya sosai. To, mun sai shanunmu 200,000 da hatsin mun ajiye, hatsi kuma ya kai 16,000 yana nan a ajiye. Muna tara kuɗinmu kowane sati-sati. Muna yin kasuwancinmu, da ba mu san kasuwanci ba gaskiya, ba mu sani ba. Amma da aka tsara mana aka zo aka kawo mana akwatin nan, gaskiya ya nuna mana hanyoyi da yawa. Mun zo kuma mun gane sosai. Yanzu ba mu ba, har ina tsammanin ƴaƴanmu da suke tasowa ma, ina ga sai sun ga wannan abu sai su ma su fara yi. Har wa jikokin kuma zan ce, har tattaɓa kunnuwanmu ma za su yi wannan abu. Gaskiya ya yi daɗi sosai.
Gaskiya tsarin rayuwar adashin gatan da muka fara mun ji daɗin ta sosai, saboda a cikin wasu ba su da hannun jari, suna son yin kasuwanci, ba su da kuɗin da za su siya su. Amma saboda dalilin kafa wannan adashin gatan namu muna sa kuɗi. Idan mutum ya zo ya buƙata hannun jari, za mu tambaye shi abin da zai siya. Idan ya gaya mana sai mu ce nawa yake buƙata. Idan ya faɗa, za mu ɗauki takarda mu duba mu ga zubin da ya yi, abin da ya zuba su 3 za mu ɗauka mu bashi.
In a nutshell, the effect is seen vividly. At this juncture, I want to commend the whole members of the consortium, the Mexico, the DRC, and the COOPI for their compliance and for their understanding of the terrain and the type of people they are dealing with because of the high cultural and religious sensitivity. But despite this, they accepted the modifications introduced to the methodology that is earlier accepted and adopted in order to ensure that the aim and target of the group is accomplished. So actually this is something commendable that we at the level of the ministry needs to commend the all members of the consortium, and by extension we are obliged to also commend the EU, who is the donor, for giving the enabling environment and giving all the financial, social and moral support to ensure the success of this project. Finally, my recommendation is that rising from the successes recorded in the modified savings and investments groups, that is the name of giving them the SIS, I recommend that EU as the donor and the other members of the consortium should continue to observe and respect cultures, norms and values of all target communities where developmental projects are executed, because they are key to the success and acceptance of this thing. And at the end, going by the successes recorded in the BRICC project for the all components, I recommend that the BRICC project be extended for another term, so that we see more results, which I believe is going to be higher once it is 3.